Go for it.
Go piss, girl.
Fuck. Go,
Hello.
go fuck that pee.
No.
Welcome everyone. We are doing a new adventure. It is me, Shemi.
Hello, everyone.
What the fuck was
He
that?
really picks the right timing, doesn't he?
I gotta get your little thing. Dang it. Catman, I swear to God. Anyway, while I'm thank you for the Kara combo. I will get to y'all in a minute. I am trying to combat the scuff that Catman brought in with him. Let's see. Oh my God, what the fuck is this little thing? It's so cute. What is it? Aw, look at him. He's adorable.
Oh, the little thing.
Yeah.
It's very adorable.
Oh wait, I gotta turn up your volume. I don't know why, but it's like turned all the way the fuck down.
Oh, what did we do the last time?
I don't remember.
Crime.
I know we were doing something where we were yelling at each other or something.
Were we?
Was it? I want to say Lethal Company, but I think it was something else.
Oh, we were doing Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Did you get anywhere yet?
No.
Fuck. Anyway. But yes, welcome in everybody. We instead of the D&D, we are playing the Pathfinder. We're doing a session 0 because I didn't read shit. Yeah. Everyone introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Litro. I'm the GM. I will be running this. I am a Bronze Dragon and I GM other games, including things like D&D and Fabula Ultima. Come by my channel if you want to watch cool retro-style Final Fantasy game.
Did you say Bronze Dragon?
Yes.
That's my favorite dragon.
Oh my God, now
That's
Cass.
the best.
Yeah, I love Bronze Dragons.
Oh my God.
We're friends now.
Yay.
I think he's trying to kiss the DM's ass. He's trying to win inspiration points.
No kiss.
It's working.
Oh, fuck.
Sliding into the DMs of a Bronze Dragon.
Featuring let's see here. Okay. God damn it.
Oh, are we introducing ourselves? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Angel Cats, and I'm eating lasagna.
I can be Bronze Dragon Boy or I can be Bronze Dragon Girl.
Yo.
Of course, I need no introduction. You all know who I am already, but I'll do it anyway because I like hearing my own voice. Hello, I am Rocky. I'm here to cause problems. Check out my shit to see more problems.
Wait.
I thought you were about to introduce yourself as Mr. Worldwide. I was like, you know who I am, Mr. Worldwide.
Wait, oh God
Listen.
damn it.
That goes without saying.
Wait, oh shit. Trying to... Don't mind me, I am Normal McNormalson, so yep.
Uh-huh. Normal McNormalson, is it?
Oh God. Wait,
Normal,
why is it
yeah, totally.
why is
Normal.
it spelled like that? Biscuitry.
She's either Googling something, looking for something.
There you are. I was looking for
She's reading Yaoi. She's reading Yaoi.
Ew, no. I would never.
Your Honor, guilty.
I can't believe it. I'm being slandered live on Strem.
First time?
Okay, there we go. What do you mean do it? What do you wait, what is the do it for?
Do it.
Oh, Abomination.
Overdrive.
No.
Entering
What?
Blizzy Overdrive.
Pixie.
I love that sound.
This is
The
your
only
chance.
time.
That's fine, that's fine. Anyway, now you gotta introduce yourself after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we're live now.
Hello. My name is the Pixie. I'm the king of the pixies. Also, I own the rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I picked them
Like
so close
like
to each
Dwayne?
other.
I'm kidding.
You've heard of King of the Hill. This is Queen of the Rock.
Yeah.
Pixie
The
never started.
pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Anyway,
I'm gonna take a sip of water.
But no.
All I
Anyway.
heard is that you're on a red Rocky for miles.
Oh, no. Wait, where
Yes,
am I?
please. Anyway,
Where am I
But
putting
yeah.
everybody? Oh, okay, there we go.
I am a pixie with butterfly wings.
I'm gonna put Angel Catsy in the.
And
I'm gonna put you over there
I'm
where you belong.
I'm often a little shit, so
Wow.
That's what you
Thought
get.
we were past this.
No, we're not.
Vanished.
Yeah, we're not past this at all.
Very professional stream so far. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
okay. So they go by Catsy.
You can call me Cats or Angel. Either is fine.
Or wait, never mind. No. Wait, I'm a professional. There we go.
Pixie,
Well, cats. Yes.
I'm gonna need you to look at Semi's stream to see what he's doing.
Oh no, I'm watching.
Okay.
He's like moving people around right now. Oh my goodness.
Now suddenly
Is
I'm
your,
feeling-
is your is your D&D character gonna be like a hag, like a green hag? You had the laugh down.
You know what? You're gonna be in the corner where you belong.
Excuse me.
Listen,
For a moment, I thought you would have stacked him on top too.
I mean, it could.
You could throw
Okay,
him
but
top.
like when you had him up by the chat, he looked like a stream mascot.
I mean, but then don't think that's my stream mascot. I have like 4. I don't need another one.
I need to get
Wow.
mine redrawn.
I've been
for
rejected.
My 3.0.
yes.
In a totem pole of beans.
Also,
Mine is literally a little fucking moth with red eyes.
shame.
I'll send
I
him
love
to you. His name's
moths.
Philip. Yeah, basically my idea was what would happen if somebody squished a Mothman into dodgeball size.
Ew.
Dodgeballs. Don't you?
He's
It's
actually
cute.
very
That's
cute. Here, I'll show you what he
No.
looks like.
It's a
Oh,
bug.
Is it
He's a little wiggly
ew?
guy.
Is it ew?
Brother.
Brother, ew.
I'm showing you what he looks like anyways because he's cute.
Also, hello chat. I'm gonna have to chat blob you today because we are doing something.
Yes,
We
we're
are.
playing Pathfinder 2E.
2E.
And we are going to be running the module Abomination Vaults.
Oh. I'll
Which,
bomb
if
your
you'll allow me,
nation.
Semi, I'll actually go into now.
Oh shit! Right. I don't know what my character's name is yet.
No problem.
made a character?
This is session 0, so we'll be worrying all about that later.
Okay.
I haven't made a character at all.
Good.
Yeah, I was
Fucking-
gonna ask. Raise your hand if you've even looked at fucking
I
Pathfinder.
looked at it, but then my eyes glazed over,
Nope.
so I don't know what's going on.
It was like that scene with Bucky
I
in
looked at
Civil
the
War. I
cover.
started looking at it and like
I looked at the cover. That's all you need.
Look at all
So,
this
alright.
majesty.
Yes, I am the only
Indeed.
one who's even done a little bit of preparation. Got it.
So,
I mean,
welcome
Sure
to
that
Pathfinder
is.
2 Abomination Vaults. The current year is 4721.
Or-
However, back in 4290, about 500 years ago, give or take, there was once a horrible witch who lived in a keep not far away in a swamp. A group of adventurers found out of the dark things she was doing and went off and tried to take her down, succeeding in killing her. However, in the process, the rogue of their party, known as a Tory, sadly passed away.
Oh.
In grief for their friend, they decided to retire. And towards the coast, in a small cove, they decided to form a town and name it after him. Eventually, the adventurers passed away from old age, a rare thing for adventurers, and the town slowly dried up after. It was taken over by kobolds for a little while, until those kobolds started to attract ships and steal from them, causing adventurers to come back once more. One of which was the ancestor of that same adventuring party's cleric, who saw the potential in this small fishing town and decided to reestablish it. That's where we have now, is a Turi, which you can see now in the image.
Oh. Lovely, lovely. Very
However,
poo.
recently,
Oh.
In that same old keep that witch once was in, strange things have been happening there. A stranger have they been. An old friend of all of you, a tiefling elf by the name of...
Greg.
No, Rin.
Aeroplane.
Ooh, if I can... I should have a picture of somewhere.
No.
Here. There we go.
Oh, she's mint flavored. Ooh. Look at that.
She is an elven tiefling. Because in
Oh.
Pathfinder, you can actually mix up your heritages, so you're not just stuck as a tiefling. You can be whatever race and tiefling on top of it.
Sponsored
Yes.
by Colgate. Lovely.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving the Warcraft elf ears.
Oh,
Just
God.
peeking through her hair.
So upright.
She cute though.
She reminds me of toothpaste. This is great.
Her name is Rin Savinixi? I don't know. That's a weird elven name.
Oh
I'll
boy.
put it in the chat so you guys
that's why
know
your
how,
breath is
how it's
minty
spelled.
fresh.
Yeah. I will also try not to give anybody weird nicknames this time. I will do my best.
You can just call her Rin.
Okay.
Maybe it's Savinxi?
Savinixi? Yeah, that sounds right.
Savinxi, yeah.
She says that she has seen some weird lights appearing from that same ruin, the keep out in the swamp.
Hmm.
She is a collector of oddities and a bit of an oddball herself. However, she is very spiritually connected with the occult and things about that nature, and is more experienced than the average folk. So when she says, hey, something's a bit weird, people tend to listen.
Hmm.
All of you, because you know her somehow in some way from
Mhm.
your past, she has written to you asking you to come and aid her. To go and check out these ruins exactly and make sure everything's all right and that nothing too crazy is going on. That's where we come to you guys.
Hmm.
Okay.
Now, first off, I kind of went over this with a few people just before stream, but I'll say it again now that Kat's here. There is indeed a content warning for this campaign.
All right.
While Abomination Vault contains typical Pathfinder action and adventure, it also presents themes of suicide, ableism, body horror, and human experimentation. Before you begin, understand that players' consent, including that of the Game Master, is vital to a safe and fun play experience for everyone. You should talk with your players before and begin to modify any descriptions or scenarios as appropriate.
I am so sorry.
It's fine. It was funny.
I didn't mean to.
Explaining.
What
It's
did you
fine.
do?
Worry
I
about it.
burped into the fucking microphone.
That's what that was. Damn. All right.
It's fine,
Okay,
it's
so we're
fine.
good with body horror. Good to know.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
yeah. All that stuff sounds really fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if everyone's all right with that, then we can move on.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is session 0, this is mostly just going to be us talking about the details of the campaign and then going into character creation.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Cats. So it may not be the most exciting unless you're really into character creation and just seeing what these goofballs come up with.
Sorry,
Right.
what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
She's playing dolls with our PNGs.
Yeah, you know that.
The real reason I want to keep hosting these things.
First question I have for everyone is,
Good job.
do you guys want to do XP or milestone?
I don't know what the difference is.
So
With milestone, you guys will at every certain point, usually like if after you clear out a floor or defeat a certain boss on the floor or do something else, you guys will. I don't want to share the exact advancement because I don't want to spoil the campaign, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But at those certain points in the story, you guys will get a level up.
Oh.
You guys are guaranteed to get to level 10 that way. However, if we do XP, it will be up completely to you on how your level, when and how it goes up. And if we go with XP, you guys may actually exceed the module level. Because if you guys eventually basically do everything possible and get all the possible XP you can in the game, you can over level.
I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? As we distract ourselves, hilarious.
well,
I'm fine with either.
here's the question: do we want to do math? Yes or no?
No shit, no.
That's fine with me. I'm fine with either.
I hate math.
As somebody who struggled with math and got my GED, no.
Because if we're doing XP, we will have to actually count up the XP.
Never. Milestone it
Alright.
is.
It's not that hard.
Ready.
No, it isn't. It isn't. But you know.
No.
I will say it's much more simpler than the XP in Dungeons and Dragons because it's always like a strict, like I believe 1,000, every time.
Oh.
Well, that's easy.
If it's basic edition, that's fine.
One second. I'm gonna.
If we did XP, that means it's limited per player, depending on like who does what, right?
No, you guys all share XP.
However, I have a question.
Make a coin flip.
So, the last time I did a D&D campaign with my family, my uncle who was the DM decided to be a bitch and cause events that would make them lose experience.
That is not a
Do
thing.
I need... That's not going to happen? Oh, good.
That is not
a
a
normal thing.
That's
Yeah,
not a normal
no.
thing in D&D.
Why do you keep
No.
having weird like
No.
tabletop trauma stories? Oh my god.
No, he did a lot of homebrew shit.
Okay.
That was a thing back in like first edition D&D.
Oh.
The only thing
Which
that
is
could do
what
that
we
in
played.
like 5e
Oh, that makes
is the what's it called? The one of the deck of many thing cards.
Okay, so
Oh, this is Pathfinder, so that item doesn't exist.
heads is
It doesn't exist.
heads is
Oh,
for
this is a completely
XP.
different thing.
Tails is for the other one. Flip.
It's tails.
It is tails. So the other one.
Milestone it is? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, milestone. All right. You guys will, in that case, level up when certain criteria is met in the story.
Watch us not even make the criteria because we spend the entire time doing stupid shit.
Speaking of stupid shit, you guys you guys can completely ignore this part, but there is a town.
Ooh.
Good, I'm glad he didn't know.
I love towns.
It's a town of darkness.
Can you not see?
Well, it's loading. It's loading.
Semi's character is blind, confirmed.
Hopefully
Semi's
it's not
character
the
is
town
blind.
of milk problem, because that was kind of bad that one time. There's milk everywhere! Oh, look at that. Oh. Hello.
The dungeon you guys will actually be going to is right over here.
Oh, where are we going?
Are there dragons in the dungeon?
There better not be.
Mm,
Mm.
I can't
Might
tell you
be
that.
some
I
dungeons
thought
and
this
dragons.
said gaslight keeper.
Oh, it's not like
Gaslight gatekeep.
Listen,
That's
there's
like
no-
gatekeep girl boss fight.
yeah, the dungeon is essentially a 20-minute walk away from the town.
Damn.
listen, there's
20-minute. It's a commute. They're commuting
It's
to
a-
the dungeon.
It's a commute.
Yeah, ma, just going to get some stuff from the dungeon. You know.
There you
So
go.
essentially, you guys can, if you want to, spend the entire time in the dungeon. But if you don't want to do that, and you actually want to socialize,
no.
there's literally a town right out here.
But socializing is fun. We can
I
have
think
a
I'll make a character that's better at socializing.
we can have a
Yeah.
reputation instead of whatever the fuck we were doing last time.
Guys, I
Okay.
am concerned.
Now, the more you befriend the townsfolk, the more they'll actually be inclined to help you with stuff. For example, if you
Ooh.
are of like the same faith as like some of the churches in town, you may be able to get like discounts on healing and stuff, or they'll be able to like retrain and give you spells and stuff for free. If you help the innkeeper, they may be like, hey, yeah, free lodging, free food.
Okay.
Guys, due to previous...
Cats, I believe you were trying to ask a question. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, is the church thing kind of like when you're at a grocery store and they ask you if you have like one of those membership cards?
Welcome to the Church of
energy-
Sam's.
Do you have a Church of Solaris membership card? Oh no? Would you like to sign up for one?
Actually, the church in town is actually a giant library.
Ooh, book.
Oh, okay.
Where you'll
I know how to
find
make my
this
character.
kindly gnome of Sarenrae, who will offer you your favorite type of book to read, including mostly tasteful erotica.
She looks like she would
maybe
like
she's not evil. She
stare at
does
me
look evil, though.
intensely while I read it, waiting for me to get to the good part. That's
She
the
looks like the kind
expression
of
she's
person-
making.
She's gonna walk up to you and be like, "What's your favorite manga?
She
What's
looks
your
like
What's your favorite manga?"
I'm
okay,
going
no,
home.
I shouldn't say what I thought.
It's too late. No. If I have to say stupid bullshit, you gotta say stupid bullshit.
She looks like the person that if she got a B on a spelling test, that she would microwave her pet hamster.
Oh, he just crashes over the spelling test.
Ah, yes.
We haven't even met her, and we're already making fun of her.
We gotta set the proper tone.
Poor woman.
It's her fault. She was born this way. Moving on.
I was thinking of playing a wizard, so I was like,
What is
"Oh,
that?
magic or library."
Yeah.
There is a library for the church. There is also a bookstore in town run by a wizard and his husband.
Mm.
Aww.
What the fuck is this
I would
candy on the
also
floor?
say-
I didn't pick me up, but I said, "Oh."
That right there, where you're looking at right now, Semi, is actually
Rocky.
Rin's shop.
Mhm.
No.
Okay, Rocky's trying to say a thing.
I do want to say, because I threw it in the chat as well, just as a little tool to use. There's a website called Pathfinder, which you can just make your character in, like make it much easier on you.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
is
I've
this
thrown it in the chat, so I would highly recommend using it.
is this
I
candy
believe I
on?
recommended it to everyone already.
Did you?
But
I did it again!
I'm gonna be
Worm
100
nut.
and 80% real. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, I figured.
BB,
Yeah?
You're not alone.
can you just send it in DMs? I'm lazy to tab over.
I know I sent you a link to
Hi,
it.
Shadow Legion.
Yeah, but that requires me clicking on when I already have Rocky's DMs open.
What kind of character did
Thank
you plan
you.
on playing, Semi?
Okay. I was like, I'm gonna totally do something new, but then I don't know. Barbarian sounds funny, but I
If
could.
anyone's wanting to
Oh, like
play
the thing.
sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was
If anyone,
Go ahead.
if anyone's wanting to play a holy character of any kind where your character will likely have a god, these are basically the three most prominent gods there are in the game. There is Ereshkigal, which doesn't have a temple in town, but is very common amongst humans. There's Sarenrae, the god of healing and light, which actually does have a church, like I said, the library.
Mm.
And then there's also Gozra, the like nature deity, which actually, rather than having a church, they have this pond here surrounded by stones, standing
Oh.
stones.
Nature DDD.
Yeah, and it's all about nature and druids and stuff like that.
It's the grass guru.
Ah.
The Touch Grass Church.
May I suggest a class? No.
Well, I will say, because in case you haven't looked at it, you know how in D&D there's, I believe it's, how many classes in D&D again?
12.
12. Yeah,
12?
we have about twice as many in this.
Fuck.
Brother.
Yeah. You have all the base like barbarian, bard, fighter,
Mhm.
ranger, etc. But you also have alchemist,
Mm.
animist, champion, exemplar,
What the fuck?
gunslinger,
Ew.
kineticist.
What the fuck? Connecticut.
It's like
I've always wanted to play the state of Connecticut. It's always been my dream.
It's
like-
like,
Airbender?
Cast
it's
Lyme
like flinging
disease.
things. It's like the Force, I'm guessing.
Semi, do you know the Last Airbender?
I know of the last Airbender.
I don't
You
think
know how
she
they
does
can
it
throw
first.
Is that the one that
around
has
like a
Shia
wave.
LaBeouf in it?
No, what?
Shia LaBeouf.
You know the cartoon with the kid with the arrow on his forehead, and he can sling
Hey.
around air or fire or water or earth.
Oh yeah, Hot Dog
The
Boy.
last-
That's
Yeah.
basically what kineticists is.
Last
They're
Airbender.
airbenders or earthbenders or firebenders or whatever bender.
Oh.
They have the one element and they can
Shia
move it around.
LaBeouf.
Okay, that was like the first name that came to my head. It was too late. I can't take it back. I only know Shia LaBeouf. That was apparently not in any Avatar movies.
No. Anyway, there's also wizard and witch as different classes
Why?
because they have different abilities.
Different
apparently.
kind of
Sexism.
casting. No,
No, because wizards
a
all
boy can be a
are-
witch.
First off, wizards are arcane
It's
spellcasters.
called a warlock. I'm kidding, of course.
Wizards are arcane spellcasters, and they are all about the formulas and how magic is built.
Mm-hmm.
While witches are much more. I don't know what any of this shit does, but a dark entity told me to do it, so I'm going to do it. And they have familiars that give them their magic, and they are
Sorry.
occult spellcasters.
I apologize. I almost choked because Lucky's goddamn comment almost killed me. Because
And then there's also
I just imagine little Shia LaBeouf shaved his head with a stupid arrow on it.
You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him. Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
He's following you about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint.
Down on
He's
all
gaining
fours.
on you. Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Yes!
Stop it, please.
Yes!
Compared to D&D,
Right.
what are wizards like in Pathfinder?
Do they have longer beards?
Yes, they do have beards. Wizards in Pathfinder are very similar. However, spellcasting in Pathfinder comes in two separate entities. There are the prepared spellcasters, and there are the spontaneous spellcasters. Now, if you play D&D, you might be familiar with how spontaneous works. Basically, they have their spells, and they just have a number of spell slots, and they select whatever spell they want to spin the spell slot.
Yep.
However, prepared spellcasters,
They get to switch out their spells.
they have to prepare each individual slot for each individual spell. So if you want to have 3 magic missiles that day, you have to prep magic missile for 3 of those slots.
Oh hell
What?
no! I am not doing that.
What the? Oh.
No, no. Ew.
Ew.
The trade-off is that they are much more versatile. One, they usually have a lot more spell slots than spontaneous spellcasters. And of course, they learn a lot more. So they can actually trade them out and actually be like, well, going in there today, we may need something else. We're going down a floor full of poison, so I'm going to be sure to actually have poison-preventing spells. Whereas the sorcerer would be like, I got Fireball, and I'm stuck with Fireball forever.
Oh no.
How many prepared spells can they do? Is it like a limited number, or is it equal to their spell slots?
They have a number of prepared spells equal to their spell slots. Yeah. So if they have 5 spell slots, then they're like, all right, I'm going to go 3 magic missiles, one force barrage, and another middle finger as this.
That sounds
Or
so
whatever spell.
mathy. I can't. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
See, here's the thing, because I've only mentioned like a quarter of them, because there's also Summoner, Magus, Oracle, Psychic, Thaumaturge.
That's a lot.
There's also
There
critical.
is, I do have this picture here that shows you the difficulty of each class and like their strength and
I found a
like
little
quick.
thing on
I-
Reddit.
Question.
I do
That
love
shows what they
charts.
do.
I have a question.
Yes, Pixie?
Are there limitations to what race you can be? Like, do you want it to just be the core ones, or
I don't really have any too big restrictions on it. So yeah, I say go wild if you want to.
So,
Normally, how it normally works is common races up for grabs, whatever you want. Uncommon races and rare races, you usually have to ask the GM, but I'm fine with it. So just take whatever you want.
Understood. Exemplar sprite it is.
Yeah, there you go.
The god that may become a god fairy.
Oh god. I don't know.
I mean, right? There are fairies in this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you can be sprite.
The
Rare races.
Gasparino.
Right. In fact, the sprite has a heritage that is literally a pixie. And what that does, instead of the sprite being tiny, the size is small, so it's slightly bigger.
Oh my god. That's so cute. Oh god.
I did actually look into this for like a character I was thinking of as well.
Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna be?
I'm not sure yet. I was debating a sprite gunslinger because something seems very entertaining about a little fairy with a Glock.
Another difference is if you're coming from D&D rather than Pathfinder, marshals are actually quite versatile in this. Martial classes, people who don't use magic, because they actually have like abilities and things they can do. For example, like a power attack, or like they can raise their shield for extra defense, or even block outright damage if they raise their shield correctly. I posted the picture in the Discord, so you'll see like the little orange bar down at the bottom is basically how difficult each class is. So some of the easiest ones are like barbarian, fighter, rogue, gunslinger, champion.
Oh, you said that was the orange bar?
Yeah, the orange bar at the bottom is usually like the difficulty.
Right, bigger orange dick means bigger difficulty. Okay.
I see.
Yeah, like difficulty and like how much you play.
I like how there's like a half a block here. This is like there's like 1 and 1.5.
Red is how much damage you can do. Blue is how much defense you can usually get. That bluish green color in the middle is like support you have, and the purple is utility. And remember, this is going to be a dungeon crawl, so keep that in mind for your characters as well.
No, convergent and crawl.
I would also like to add, because I'm noticing, at least it is the same one you used before as well when we played. This does not have all the newer classes, so Exemplar and Kineticist are not in there.
This is my first time playing Pathfinder, so that doesn't mean shit to me.
The last time I played like a half vampire alchemist weirdo.
Oh, alchemist is like one of the hardest classes for a player.
All I did was literally collect random shit, make random bombs, and throw fermented ghost milk at a monster, and got a helmet.
And I would not recommend those two new.
I'm not doing that again. As funny as that was, but no. I think the only reason we like got as far as we did is because the person who was like our GM didn't have enough sense to stop me from my chaos. So it got hilarious after a while. I summoned a black dragon. Because she gave me an item and didn't know what it was.
Let me go ahead and make everyone's character sheets real quick. I already got Rocky and Simi their character sheets. Let me see. I also need one from 60.
Anyway. So, okay, so Rocky wants to be a fairy with a Glock, all right? And what else? What else are you guys doing?
I'm not sure yet, but that's something I was thinking about. I want to kind of adjust the rest of the party because I've played before, so I'm a little bit more.
I don't know. I'm not too like particular, so I don't mind like filling out a niche or whatever that needs to be done. I'm despite how hilarious I am, I'm very versatile in roleplay. Okay. Hey, dear. Yeah, I didn't feel like putting on proper clothing today, so you got casual me today.
This is fine.
Yep. My glorious shorts that no one ever sees.
I mean, very cuddleable looking Semi, so.
With my say-so shirt, so I'm extra say-so today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway.
I've emptied the dog, and now I can't breathe. I cut up. Aw. It's okay, Phaedric. Pat. It's okay. Right. And I even have a bear lap today.
So if I just walk through the classes right here that I have on this chart right here, Alchemist would not recommend. That is not for new players to play.
Nope.
Barbarian, you rage, you hit stuff hard. They are all about having a particular type of rage and using that rage to channel it in their anger towards a particular thing. Fighters are your bread and butter exactly what they sound like. They are also literally the best people to fight. They have the biggest possible modifier, and they are one of the few classes that can actually fully get legendary proficiency in every weapon.
Oh, cool.
Which means, because of how crits work in this game, fighters are the most likely people to crit in this game.
Yeah, because that is something of note. D&D, you roll 20, you crit. In Pathfinder, if you roll 10 above the requirement, that's when you crit.
Oh, geez.
10 above the requirement or 20.
Oh.
Or 20.
Good
so
God.
if there's a requirement of 12 and you roll a total of 22, you crit.
Oh, boy. That sounds legit right there.
And since fighters start off with like a bigger bonus to hit than everyone else, they are more likely to crit than everyone else.
Interesting.
Gunslingers the same way, except they use guns instead of swords, and they are limited by the fact that they constantly have to reload.
Like I just imagine you slash with your gun, and he's like, "Ah, you got me."
An inventor, think of it as like a steampunk guy who comes up with weird inventions, whether that be like a small little robot or whatever.
Like a little
there's
boy.
There's the investigator. Wouldn't recommend for new players. If you look at the difficulty bar, that's at 4 squares.
Hell no.
But they're basically like Sherlock. They analyze enemy weaknesses and they try and maneuver around those based on the enemy knowledge.
I think I found the weakness. I think it's its big toe.
Domain expansion mind palace.
There's the rogue, which is essentially the skill goblin of the group. And while they do get sneak attack, so they can get up and actually do quite a lot of burst damage if they have an ally helping them. I would not recommend going for a ranged rogue, by the way. It's very hard to get sneak attack ranged. It's much easier to get it in melee. Because you have to be like near an ally, you have to be flanking them or in some way having them be like off guard in order to get sneak attack. But otherwise, great, because they have like they are one of the best people to have like numerous skills. They get so many skills trained. Swashbuckler is kind of like a mix between fighter and rogue, only they have a thing where if they just do awesome shit, they get like a little extra pizzazz bonus they can add onto stuff.
That is what I played last time. It is very fun. You know, literally their entire gameplay is just fighter with style.
Ah, fancy. They have glitter.
Yes, actually. So what happens is if you do certain moves, depending on like what kind of swashbuckler you pick as well, you gain something called panache, which gives you access to finisher moves.
I'm not gonna lie, even though I know what panache is, it sounds like fancy mashed potatoes.
You know what? It might as well be.
Those are all the non-magical classes. Now going on to low magical classes, we have starting off the champion, whereas the fighter is your classic, like the weapon wielder, the good damage dealer of the group. The champion is the most offensive option, where the fighter can get legendary proficiency in all weapons. The champion gets legendary proficiency in all armors. They are the best possible tanks of the parties, and they actually have abilities that let them kind of like guard other party members or retaliate against enemies who attack nearby allies. They have limited healing, and their oath abilities, based on whatever god you may have, may actually also affect how they go on and throughout the game.
So they're basically just paladins?
Champions are essentially the Pathfinder version of... Actually, paladin is one of the subclasses of champion.
So thank you very much for the raid. We're playing Pathfinder, not D&D. Or we're doing a Session Zero. Hi, hello. Welcome in. I forgot how bouncy I am. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna get lower down.
So if you want to be a tank, be a crusader.
No, I'm just super.
If you want to punch things, then you got monk.
I appreciate the bounciness.
Isn't that what Rocky was? Last
game? Okay,
No,
fine. I'll be super safe, so.
Last time I played, I was a swashbuckler.
No, I meant like when you guys did D&D and you just finished.
Oh. No, I wasn't technically. I was a artificer who just punched a lot.
Ah.
So a nerdy monk, gotcha.
He would have been the equivalent of the inventor if we were back in D&D.
Oh, I was about to say, are we talking about Best Boy Ordo?
Yes.
Yeah.
The monk is more. It's very different from the monk in D&D. They are all about different fighting styles you can gain. Like they have tiger style, mantis style, and they switch between those fighting styles in combat. And each fighting style has their own different bonuses and stuff. But more or less, you punch, you kick, and you do cool monk shit.
Ah, so in other words, your twerking can do damage.
In some ways. Monks are actually much more defensive than they are offensively, so they can actually take more damage than anything else.
Oh, cool.
I can't believe
They're not as tanky as the champion, but they're still pretty tanky.
Semi's personal fucking monk style is the Cardi B stance.
Yes.
Next up is the ranger, which is kind of a lot like you take the rogue, you take the fighter, you smush them together, and you get the ranger. Ranger is one of the best classes possible for if you want to dual wield stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Either that or give them a crossbow and make them a sniper.
Cool.
But yeah, they literally have an ability to where if you have two weapons in each hand, and you can just go full on Taz the Tasmanian Devil and just spin around in a flurry of attacks. They are the best possible people to do that because they get like the best possible bonuses to attacking that way. They are also known for tracking, their affinity with nature, and a lot of them have beast companions, which companions are always fun because they actually grow with you in this game.
Oh, cool.
Would not recommend this for first-time players, but there's also the Thaumaturge.
The what?
The Thaumaturge. Basically, you know that guy around who's, oh yeah, you know the weakness of werewolves is silver, but also a lot of people don't know this, but also peanut butter.
Oh god, basically they made just being a weird nerd a class?
Yeah, so this guy, he knows a lot about the occult and other monsters and other lore like that.
Oh god.
So he uses obscure lore to fight monsters. So if you're fighting a werewolf, and you don't have any silver on hand, and he's like, don't worry, I have this glove of peanut butter, and he throws at the werewolf, and the werewolf's like, no, my one weakness that I didn't tell anyone about.
I don't know why, I just imagined he's like, yes, a Reddit mod as a class.
See, you say that, but all I hear is somebody that knows obscure trivia and uses it to their advantage, and I feel called out because I know a lot of obscure trivia.
Me too, but I'm trying to obfuscate, but it's hitting me in the gut.
Essentially, if I remember correctly, they can literally just say whatever is like a weakness, like whatever creature you're fighting, they can just choose what that creature has a vulnerability to.
We're fighting
So
specifically Achilles, so we gotta hit him like 2 inches above the heel.
If Wanted could say that their weakness is fucking Sprite dust and throw Rocky.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. So what I'm understanding is they choose the enemy's weakness. So effectively, they gaslight the enemy into having a weakness.
Don't let me have
Gaslight,
that
just
power. I would totally do
the
that.
obscure secret is that not a lot of people know.
I would
If you
just
want to choose gas to say that it's gaslighting, then sure.
I would actually just straight up gaslight somebody.
You know what? That won't be taken out of context.
That's
the
the
moderate,
Mhm.
the moderate magic ability classes. Who here is familiar with Warlock in D&D?
Nope.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I am.
I know about like
You know
Warbooks from
how-
Little Annie.
You know how Warlocks only have like 2 or 3 spell slots and they're constantly like going from, oh, you only have 2 second level spell slots. Now you only have 2 second level spell slots. Now you only have 2 third level spell slots.
That sounds bad.
That's essentially both the Magus and the Summoner. They have like 2 spell
Warlocks-
slots.
It's not.
And that's
it's- If Warlocks had more spell slots, they'd be overpowered.
Ah, I see.
So it's good.
Oh, okay.
They get good like benefits for their weaknesses.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's essentially
Nice.
these guys. They have very few spell slots, but the spell slots are constantly growing with them.
So they're never mind.
And you get a lot of what are they called? Signature spells.
Because I'm like, the more
spells actually,
experience, it's like the more experience they get, the bigger their slot is.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, Semi.
Uh,
Really?
Yeah. What?
Really, Semi?
What?
Really?
What?
Really?
What?
Oh, that's disgusting.
The Magus is your classic spellblade.
Hmm.
They are sword in one hand, spell in the other hand. And they can actually choose to be like, I'm going to strike with my sword and funnel my spell through my sword as I strike.
Hmm.
But more or less, they're mostly martial, and then that's why they only have like 2 or 3 spell slots, so they can just shove it through their blade for the occasional 2 to 3 big hits.
Okay.
On the other hand, there is Summoner, which has a few spell slots, but they mostly focus on, big surprise, their summon,
Hmm.
which is essentially like a whole other character you build alongside your summoner.
Oh boy. Sounds like a
You guys,
pain.
yes, you have a summon. You
Like
share
Pokemon.
your yes, yes, actually, you share your HP pool with your summon. So if they get hit, you also get hurt.
Hmm.
But it's essentially like, I have a dragon I can just pull out my butt.
Ooh.
Or I have this big demon who I
Whoa.
befriended over a game of checkers.
That's what the kind of
Ignore
dungeon
me,
stuff-
please.
They are a very complicated class. I would not recommend it as a first time player, but if you want to just build a big monster with a little guy in the back constantly buffing up that monster, Summoner's the one you want to go with.
Cool.
Now I'm just imagining the dude that's buffing out the fucking bowling ball.
Ah, God. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay, chat. No, I don't know if I'm gonna be
Now,
okay.
now the big spellcasters of the classes.
Ooh, the big
We're starting off
spellcasters.
with Bard.
Bud.
Now, first off, before I go any further, there are 4 different types of spellcasters.
Uh-huh.
There are Divine,
Uh-huh.
Arcane,
Uh-huh.
Primal,
Uh-huh.
and Occult.
Okay.
So the Divine are like your classic, like holy, devout, like godly magic.
Uh-huh.
Arcane's like your classic wizard math stuff.
Uh-huh.
Primal's like the magic of nature.
Ah.
And then Occult's like that weird shit with crystals and stuff.
Weird shit. Okay.
And Bard is Occult.
Oh.
Because they use the magic of music.
Yeah.
They are the constant buffers of the team. They are skilled. They buff up the party. They actually have like a classic, like one of their main abilities is they just start playing music on the battlefield and they make a giant AoE of buff for the entire party.
I see.
There is also Cleric, which is your classic healer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. They are prepared spellcasters, but the big thing with them is they have free heal or harm depending on the god slots
Oh.
based on how pretty you are.
Oh, cute.
So normally their spellcasting is based off their wisdom.
I just want to see a cleric that has like the Chad face.
The higher charisma they have, the more free spell slots they have for either just free healing or free harm. Basically the Pathfinder equivalent of cure wounds or cause wounds.
Wait, cause wounds? Oh, wait, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, like inflict wounds. It's like a classic cleric spell in D&D.
I inflict
in Pathfinder, it's just
100
called harm.
paper cuts on your butt.
Clerics are very dependent on
Conjure
whatever.
lemon juice.
Clerics are very dependent on the god that you worship. So based on the god that you worship is going to greatly affect how your cleric does. For example, if you're a cleric of Sarenrae, you're likely going to have a scimitar in one hand and you're going to do a lot of healing and fire damage.
Oh.
Then there's the druid.
Mm-hmm.
They wild as fuck.
Oh.
Depending on what type of druid you are, you could turn into animals. You could summon like elemental spirits. You could be just a wild thing, talk to animals, do whatever the fuck.
You can
They
be a
are
Disney princess.
They are weird. They are weird little guys.
Ah,
But they are your classic primal spellcaster.
okay.
There's the Oracle,
Mhm.
which is another divine spellcaster. They are spontaneous, and the thing about oracles is essentially they are cursed.
Oh, rip.
They have some type of weird thing about them, some type of divine blessing that they can use in combat, but it also has backlashes as well.
Oh man.
Just like
So
me
they
for
are
real.
constant. They can more or less use their curse to the detriment of themselves to benefit those around them, or they can take that detriment and be like, "Fuck it, I'm hurting everyone in the room."
They're like, you're coming down with me.
Yes, essentially.
I see. Interesting.
There's the Psychic, which is a spontaneous arcane caster, which is it arcane? No, they are occult. My bad.
Oh.
They are occult spellcasters. And you know what a psychic is. They move shit with their mind. They read minds. They literally make stuff with their mind.
Ah. They're basically just a Professor X. And Jean Grey? I don't know. Their powers are weird.
Yes, you are correct, Simi. Next is the Sorcerer, which the type of spellcasting they do greatly depends on whatever their parents fucked in their past.
Oh.
If they fucked a dragon, they're arcane spellcasters. If they fucked a devil, then they're divine spellcasters. It is very dependent on their bloodline, what type of spellcasters they are.
The bloodline.
But they are spontaneous spellcasters, which means you don't have to worry about whatever you're preparing. You just have your spells, and you have spell slots you can just throw out however you want. And they also have bloodline spells, which they can use by using focus points and stuff.
I see. Interesting.
So, example, if you have a bloodline of draconic bloodline, you could grow dragon claws, attack with those, or you can grow wings, or you can breathe whatever breath your dragon ancestor is.
Yeah. Okay.
They are like the DPS of spellcasters, essentially.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I think I know what DPS means. Anyway.
Next up is the
Proud of you.
Witch.
The Witch.
And the Witch is to the Sorcerer, basically, of... I found this weird cat with 3 eyes, and it's telling me to do stuff, and I did it, and I got magic because of it.
Ah.
So their magic comes from their familiar. Their familiar is basically their spell book. Their familiar is the one that teaches them all their spells, and they have actually a stronger familiar than any other spell caster has.
Triple
By
go
the
to
way,
the corner.
familiars in this game, you actually build up, and they can actually get their own feats.
Oh, cool.
They are occult spellcasters, so expect to see a lot of weird spells like inside ropes, where you make a rope out of your innards.
Not Madoka Magica. Gotta hate that anime.
Now don't lose your head over it.
And last but not least, we have the Wizard.
Wizard.
The classic preparation arcane spellcaster. They made some changes since last I played it. It used to be like you would have an arcane item you could absorb magic from, but now I think it's more classic. Like you have a spell book, you have a bunch of spells in it.
Wait, that's not the same thing.
You're a wizard, Gary.
When I was looking at the wizard class, and they still have like the absorb arcane or the absorb item thingy.
Well, they may still have it. It's been a while since I looked at it, but I'm pretty sure they changed it recently. So
Do you want to be
my
old-fashioned?
information on it
Like, you need to upgrade to the MacBook Pro, man, for Magic.
The MacBook. Oh my god. It's the Wand Pro, bro.
What?
You don't have a Wand Pro?
But everyone knows Wizard.
Yeah.
Start off real squishy, but by the end of the game, all cosmic power comes to your hands.
And your beard.
They are the most versatile of all spellcasters because they can literally learn every single spell in the game, shove it in their book, and then prepare it however they need it on their daily preparations.
Want to prepare a magical
Think
smoothie,
of Genie. Infinite cosmic power. Itty bitty living space.
which is your book.
Mm.
My
So
Go
stick
in the corner and think about what you said.
torsion.
So after hearing all that, what are you guys doing?
I have two
I mean,
that I would want to do.
To what?
Classes.
What do you want to do?
Either witch or wizard.
I see. Nerd.
Which wouldn't be nerd? Which wouldn't be nerd?
I mean,
I'd just be goth.
yeah, but wizard would be nerd.
so I was looking through the character builder while all of this was going down, and I picked a sprite with the bee heritage because I like bees,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
and plant whisperer background and druid.
You going
Okay.
druid?
Full nature. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you want, you should have your character sheet in the game already.
Yes.
I just have it labeled as Pixie.
I will not call you Honey Nut Cheerios because that would be rude.
She will.
I probably will.
If you hit the magnifying glass next to each of those little bars, you should be able to find the thing that you are and just shove it in there, and it should automatically put everything in there.
So
I'm a level 1.
Witcher, wizard, druid. Sammy, what are you thinking?
Well, it sounds like we don't like have a healer, so I could just do that, I guess. I don't know.
Now,
Well, what do you want?
you don't have to be like a designated healer class, because in this game,
So
medicine is actually a useful skill.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah, we need at least one person to take medicine. There's no doubt in my mind. I've seen it happen.
So if no one's going to be playing like a cleric or anything like that, which is like the go-to healer class, like the best possible healer class, then you can, of course, just be trained in medicine. And with medicine, you can actually heal up out of combat with just bandages and stitches and gauze and things like that.
Because also,
It takes a lot of time to do, but it's another way of healing that isn't magical.
So I definitely want to, because I want to make sure I actually understand what I'm doing this time around. So I probably would like to do something easy, at least, that doesn't take too much math to do.
Easiest class, I think, is probably just straight up fighter. That or fighter or barbarian.
Yeah, but I also like raging a lot.
We know.
Because it's fun. But I need to branch out.
I mean, you can also, because Lita did mention the ones on the list there. There is the exemplar and kineticist as well, which are also like kind of like martial classes, but have their own gimmicks. Like kineticist, you pick an element and you have abilities around that element, for example.
If you said you wanted to be a slight healer, but you still want to go in and hit stuff with a big old stick or sword or whatever, you could go champion.
I could, but armor though.
Yes, you would have armor, but that would also mean like, oh, do you just want to have your abs out? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's completely fair.
Because I'm also thinking about like, how do I normally play? I don't like thinking too much, not gonna lie.
Anything I would say like on this list here that's like 2 squares or less, I think you'll be fine at.
Yeah,
Just
shit.
be naked with a gun, it's fine.
Naked with a gun.
There's rogue, there's fighter. Fighters do have things like, I want a power attack, but those are literally just things abilities I can drag onto your sheet and you can just click and they happen. So you don't have to really worry too much about math. Fighters are also the most accurate of all the melee attackers.
I'm a coin flip. 1 second. Ishi. Okay, so Heads is barbarian, tails is fighter. What? I'm a fighter.
All right, classic fighter.
Yee. I fight.
Oh, another thing that's really important in case you
Mhm.
guys are building for that. Dex only helps for accuracy. It does not add any additional damage. Only strength adds to melee damage.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you were a rogue thief. Rogue thief is the only people that can add dex to their damage.
What about monks?
Oh, only strength adds to their punches and stuff.
Okay.
So with this thing, I just follow the thing, like with this, or
Okay, so you're looking at your character sheet. You can just you see class there. You hit the little magnifying glass there.
uh-huh.
Oh, you're like going into like the Wikipedia articles. I see.
Yeah, I'm just like, where am I? Where am I going? Okay, so fighter.
And if you hover over it, you'll see like there's a little check mark when you hover over fighter.
Is there? Oh,
You can just
Oh.
click that little green bar and it'll just confirm collection and boom, it's in there.
okay.
love
Select. I don't know. What's the difference between athletics and acrobatics? I know one can take me to the
Acrobatics
Olympics,
is-
but what about the other one?
Acrobatics, you do a flip. Athletics is all about running, climbing,
Running.
pushing and shoving things.
Okay, I have done it. So I guess I just pick ancestry.
Yes, your ancestry is more or less your race, and your heritage is your subrace.
So, I'm looking at the languages you can choose, and they're all fancy and shit. Straight up, there's one that's literally, it's just Russian. I'm not even joking.
That is because there is one game that literally takes you to World War II.
What the fuck?
There's a portal that just teleports a party to World War II.
Rat.
What's good, Davrish?
What?
Davrish means fucking comrade in Russian.
So I just see rat folk in here. I'm just like, rat folk? Oh no.
Yeah, you can be
Wow,
a
that's a
rifle. You
little-
can
that's a
shove
little
things
rude.
in your chest
Flesh?
for extra storage.
Flesh
that's
warp?
cute.
What are these things?
A flesh orb is basically someone who has been mutated by like mana and stuff. So they'll have, so they'll be like, you know, the mutants from like Fallout and stuff. They'll basically look like that.
Okay.
Pathfinder's crazy.
Good God. I don't know what half the shit is. I don't know.
When in doubt, human.
Or I can finally have a character that's just a big cow lady so people can shut up.
That is a
Owl
subrace
lady?
you can have.
I could be a...
I believe I told
Wait, is-
Cats about that, but there is literally a heritage called Beastkin. So you can be literally any race you want, and as your subrace be Beastkin and have the beast be a cow.
Don't do it to me.
Are you seriously giving her the building blocks to just make a fucking cowkini a real thing?
Yes.
Oh,
I
my
probably
goodness.
shouldn't, because then I'll have to draw it at some point. I'll have to be good.
Yep.
And that's
There's a
the
lot of
second turn
things
too.
you can build here in Pathfinder. The character creation is very customizable.
This is so difficult. Oh God.
What are you thinking? Well, like, what do you picture in your head? Like, what are you thinking so far of a character?
When you said picture, I just immediately thought like a jar of tuna. That's not the right thing. Hi, Niles. I honestly don't know. Like, it's like a
Are you
part.
wanting to be? Are you wanting to be more humanoid looking? Are you wanting to look more beast-like? Do you want to be completely outlandish and just be a robot?
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not used to this many possibilities.
There's one of my personal favorites of the rare races, which is the NID, which are
Mhm.
basically spider people. They look humanoid, but they can transform into spiders, giant spiders. But the giant spiders look like those cute jumping spiders that you see all over the internet
Like
with the big eyes and
Lucas.
all of the like.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes, and they're really colorful too.
Hmm.
The peacock spider.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture real quick.
So one of my favorite images I've ever seen, it's a peacock spider that's wearing a little raindrop as a hat. I gotta pull it up.
Aw.
I gotta grab it.
Actually, ew.
Here, send me look in general real quick.
Had
That's their picture for their race.
Oh wait, let me close this out here. Oh, he's cute. He's adorable. He's a little hat. Oh, this little. Okay.
They can look human though, so they can look just like this if they wanted to.
But I have my inner weeb that wants to revive one of my characters I killed off for hilarious reasons.
What is that?
She's a kitsune.
Only like an option. It's just like the spiders. They have a human form and they have a animal.
It's like only like 3 people know what I mean when I talk about this character. She had a Twitter and everything. Probably also a bad idea.
My dad just DoorDashed me Chick-fil-A for dinner.
Ooh.
Let's go!
What are you thinking, Rocky?
So I am considering the option right now. I'm now looking at the kineticist, actually.
Ooh, going to be an airbender, a firebender, or waterbender?
No, this is gonna sound a while out of context, but it's gonna be. I'm thinking a woodbender.
Nice.
I could've
Not
made
the
so
worst
many
thing to have
jokes
in the
just
middle of a
there.
swamp.
I am
my
aware.
I just cast some sort of wild growth, and he's like, "I got this." Fuck it.
Bro said
Oh, is that why the two sprites are together?
Oh, I don't fucking know. I
Sprites
just
in-
got excited because fairy.
It can't be a coincidence there's two sprites in the party. It can't.
I
just
mean,
be a
I can change.
No,
No, I mean, like,
fair.
it can't be a coincidence that you just happen to be two sprite strangers.
Mm.
It's like you got to know each other. That may be racist on my part.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's what, you assume all sprites know each other.
We don't all look alike.
You kind of
It's
do.
not,
You
that
just
they
like
both, it's not that all sprites know each other. It's that these two sprites also just both happen to know Rin.
Oh, my food's at the door. I'll be right back.
all right.
So it'd be weird that they don't know each other.
That's assuming I'm sticking with Sprite though.
Because I kind of like kitsune, but I'm also being a fighter though. Because if I was being a kitsune, I'd want to be like a rogue or something. God damn it. It's kind of hard.
You want to roll a random race?
No, because I don't want to be a random race. It's more like I'm kind of like stuck between like 3.
What are your 3?
Oh shit. It's basically between is that Minotaur, between Minotaur, Kitsune, and what's that third one? I didn't see Oni in here, but I thought there was like a kind of equivalent to it. Harg. Because I'm kind of stuck
No, if
between
you
like
go Minotaur, you can't just go Cow Lady. It's like full on like bull face, just so you know.
oh damn, I don't want to do that. I still want to have a human
Couldn't
face.
you make it your sub race?
Hmm?
If
Huh?
you made like a Minotaur like your sub race.
My dad could be a
And,
Minotaur.
Minotaur isn't a sub race. It is a pure race.
Uh,
You can go Beast Ken as a sub race though.
I didn't see
Mom
that
just
in
had,
here
like, an
actually.
animal.
Night at the tavern.
I didn't see Beast Kid in here, so that's why I didn't look at it.
Beastkin's is a sub race. It is not like a
Yeah.
full race.
Oh,
If you pick Heritage, then go to Rare. There's Beastkin.
really?
But you can have like whatever you want. For example, you could be a Kitsune, who's basically a fox girl, but you can also be Beastkin wolf. So you can be a fox wolf girl.
That sounds hilarious. I didn't. Oh, see. Wait, let me just see if I can just search it. Oh, wait, it's not an ancestry. It's in something else.
It's in Heritage.
Oh,
in
heritage. Oh, okay.
Heritage is basically your sub race.
Air.
Heritage is either an effect from your ancestry or a universal one.
Nephilim. Oh my god, no. He's gonna
A
do it.
Nephilim is basically they took Azamar and Tiefling and they just kind of combined both of those into Nephilim.
That was like a pain in the ass. All right.
Nephilim.
The night
What are you going
met a cow.
So you're going Beastkin, so you want the cow traits.
Oh, my model froze again. Shit.
What are you going to do for your ancestry, though?
Oh.
Right, if you just go human, that means you would just be a human lady with cow bits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
1 second. I have to restart.
Technically, you could do both. You could be a cow kitsune.
That just sounds horrifying.
Yes.
I didn't mean to open up a second one. Oh no.
You could also be a flesh warp.
Ew, gross. Oh, I'm over here now. Oh dear.
Meaty blob.
What? I'm supposed to be over here. Well,
Usually, the more rare a race is, usually the more complex it is.
okay, anyway. Back over here. I guess, I don't know. Human? So, human with the beastkin, yes. That. Still don't know if I want to be a cow or a fox, though. Cow would be funny.
It's up to you. Now, this does come with custom backgrounds, by the way, but you're free to choose whatever background you want.
Question.
What's the question?
If she becomes a cow fox hybrid, does that make her a cox?
I'm getting home. I'm going home. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
You are
Someone
home.
help. Since I'm staying with fire, I'll probably be like big cow lady. Sure, why not?
Okay.
I'm still saying that my dad was a minotaur though, because it's funny.
Yeah, that's fine. Your Minotaur just had a thing for humans.
It's basically that one song, half horse, half man, except I'm half cow, half man.
What song is that? What songs are you listening to?
Wait, you don't
haven't heard
know
the
about
meme
the
song?
You haven't heard it?
I do know it
Half
actually.
horse, half man.
I probably know it. I probably erased it from my memory.
Catman, I'm sending
It's
it to
so
you
funny.
right now. I'm sending it to
If I
you.
erased it from my memory, it's for good reason.
No, you're
Yeah.
getting this. You're getting this, young man. I'm sending this to you as a friend, because that is what friends do.
No, I don't think
Traumatizing.
Friends mentally scarred.
Don't worry, it's
No,
a
it-
great song. Have horse.
Now, it does say the best choices for background from the core rulebook are Acolyte, Bounty Hunter, Farmhand, Field Medic, Guard, Hunter, Martial Disciple, Miner, Nomad, or Scout. You're free to choose whatever you want, though. But those are more or less the recommended ones for this campaign.
Oh.
And there's also custom ones just for this campaign, such as Bibliophile, Eldritch Anonymous, Fogfin Tall Tailer, a Market Runner, a Ruin Delver, a Star Watcher, Witchlight Follower, and more.
Oh. I saw Clockfire and I thought that was something else. Anyway, let's see. Why is there clown in here? Oh lord. Wait, if I
In case you wanted to have your character be a clown.
I'm curious about something. I'm gonna like just kinda like
Now, a note, because this is again different from D&D, your background actually affects your stats.
Oh. I'm kind of curious if I just want to know
So,
if I
for exa-
choose something at random, what it'll end up being. I'm not gonna say that's my permanent one, but I'm just kind of curious.
There's like over 200 backgrounds.
Yeah.
So you know.
Let's see here. This one. Lost it.
Oh my
So
god.
you'll notice it says choose 2 attributes boost, and one has to be intelligence or wisdom, and the other is free. So these do actually affect your stats, and they give you a skill.
Sorry, just I just like lost a lot of nachos. That was just really funny.
So if you're playing a fighter, then maybe bounty hunter, farmhand. You could be like one of those cow people that pulls the plow.
Mm-hmm. I think I might. I was actually
a
thinking about
guard, maybe a miner. Minotaurs are underground, right? They have labyrinths.
I
Mm,
guess it
Doable.
depends.
I think
There's
I'm.
the very famous one who got locked up underground.
Oh boy. I think I'm gonna choose farmhand because I want to be at least a little bit coherent.
Well, that's good because there's actually a farmers guild in the town, so you
Ooh,
may
nice.
actually fit in there.
Yeah. He's like, me and my family came here when I was still a calf.
There is also a spot for deity. Less important if you don't follow a god, but it's an option.
Eh. My eyes.
I recommend the 3 that I posted in the general to choose
I
from.
have a whole story planned out. I got my
Fantastic.
backstory down.
Ah, jeez. Okay. All right.
And of course, you got your gender pronouns, age, ethnicity. Don't worry too much about ethnicity and nationality.
Mhm.
For your languages,
Uh,
just so you know, everyone already knows Common.
wait, what are the 3 deities again?
Oh, and general,
Mhm.
on the Discord, you'll see if you scroll up, I posted 3 links. There's Erestiel, which is basically the human god of hunting and stuff. There's
Mhm.
Sanre, the god of healing and light and
Mhm.
sun. And then there's
Oh dear. Um. Oh, I think I might have to switch to PNG because I think my computer froze.
what are they called? The
Oh dear.
Cosmic Caravan is
Ah.
the name of that pantheon that she worships.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. This is not good. Crap.
Stream's still going if that counts.
Yeah, I don't know how to get my No, I can. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh.
No, so I'm expecting.
No, she's there. I can hear.
Oh boy.
I just heard her.
I might be delayed. Shit. Okay.
There is a storm coming across the U.S. right now, so.
Oh boy.
How's everyone else doing?
Oh, why is this happening?
Doing good.
Might have been the one we already had to fucking deal with. Because West Coast.
Maybe if I do this? No? Oof, okay. So stream might end hilariously because I can't do anything.
It'll be fun. It's good for you, you know? Just
The
so much
cactuses
water.
are confused.
Mm. Yeah, there is
How's everyone else doing for their stuff?
Oh,
Anyone
boy.
need any help?
I picked field medic as background.
Nice.
Okay, good to know. Kets, what about you?
Oh boy.
I have a plan. I don't know if
Also-
it's. Oh, go ahead.
I see
I
that
was
your
gonna
sheet is currently empty.
Yeah,
I was
no, I
gonna
haven't
say
wrote
that I
anything.
chose animal order because I want a corgi as my companion.
Fantastic. I believe you
And
can
I already
actually
know
mount
what his name
that.
is gonna be. I already know what his name's gonna be.
Yeah.
Meatball.
I'm
No,
pretty
that is-
sure you're small enough to where you can mount the corgi.
There's a specific skill for the fucking splijtersbal for that.
I legitly can't do anything. So, Mm-hmm.